Good after morning. It is Wednesday, my dude, which means it's time for another buyer's guide. And while the checkpoint specials are done, there is a Steelseries sale going on at the moment. Some of the checkpoint specials have carried over, but there's a nice sale going on at the moment with a variety of Steelseries products, including things like the Rival 3 wireless, which is absolutely fantastic. Aerox 3 also good. The Prime Pro has landed, so these are in stock, and I have done a review on them. If you want to check that out, I would suggest you do it because these are pretty much the best or gaming mouse that I've tested like in recent history, because they have lift off distance sensing and a couple of other awesome little add-ons and features. So if you want to know more, check out the YouTube page, that will be there. But onwards with the top 10. And coming in at number 10, it's a Steelseries Arctis 7P. Nice little segue there, right? This is pretty much my favorite wireless gaming headset that I've used maybe ever. The way it interfaces with your phone and with other consoles and with your PC, everything is controlled from the dongle. There is a review up on it on the YouTube channel, so if you want to go check it out, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. But you see that little dongle there? That plugs into PlayStation, into phones, into PCs, absolutely anything with a Type-C port, and works like super seamlessly. I think this even goes into the Nintendo Switch, which is just sick. It's got a dual mode for the wireless and for Bluetooth as well. Like this headset just knocked out of the park. Feature set wise, audio quality, the microphone is about the only detractor from it, but if you're using this for a gaming environment or a chat environment, it's absolutely perfect for that. And the audio quality, amazing. This whole headset, head to toe, one of the best. At number 9, it's the DeathAdder V2 Mini for a whole $500. For $500, you get like one of the best gaming mice you can get right now, pretty much. This little DeathAdder. It's not got the best sensor EU. It's a 35 and 300, but it's enough that you're not going to skip it out unless you're at the top 1%, or even I would say the top 5% and down. You're not going to notice a difference, honestly, with this. The optical sensor is good. The shape is fantastic, and it's made for smaller hands, and it's ergo. And don't mention it's $500. At number 8, it's a bit of a different chair from Arozzi, this time in more of like an officey type, like fixed back type setup. But if it's this versus a macro chair, I would take this any day of the week, because as you can see, I'm sitting on an Arozzi, and the quality and everything from this brand at the moment is really good bang for buck. This is the exact same fabric that I'm sitting on right now, and it's kind of sick, and it cleans off very easily. I have managed to spill some cereal on here, and then I was able to clean off from the other liquids and everything that was flowing with that. Use your imagination there on. No, I'm joking. This is really good. Like bang for buck wise, Arozzi is super underrated. At number 7, it's the best price 60% keyboard that I've seen in the market. Well, with this sort of spec, Corsair is now throwing this for a whole 1.6 at our faces, guys. 2-year local warranties. That means $800 a year, kind of guaranteed cost of ownership. But you might notice genuine Cherry MX switches, and there's just nothing quite like a Cherry MX. Our light TTC switches are actually very good as well. They've left an imprint on me, but Cherries are like, you know, that benchmark. It's that benchmark switch, and the keycaps and everything, and the braided removable Type-C cable, and everything that Corsair is doing here, it just looks like a good time. K65 Mini just looks like a really good time. If you're not fussed about losing your arrow keys and that sort of stuff, then this is a really good keyboard for you, and it's going to clean up your desk because it's tiny. Rounding out the top half at number 6, it's a Hikvision E100 512, which I've done a review on, so if you want to check that out on the channel, it's there. It is on Turbo Tortoise's YouTube channel as well, so the E1, it should be pretty easy to find. If you just put in Hikvision E100, then the review should come up. You can see the exact speeds and stuff, but for a 2.5 inch, this thing performed really well, and the main thing here is this 5-year warranty. So for $900, you get a 512 gig. And then my mate Sean always mocks me because I feel hurt because I bought the 120 gig for like 1,400 Rand. Okay, then you see this for like $900 a few years. Okay, it's quite a while later, but like $900 now for a 512 gig SSD. I knew the day would come. I'm glad it's here, and now we can share it all together with a 5-year warranty. And speaking of, at number 5, KLEVV's 256 gig M.2. It's a Gen 3, but with a 3000 meg read. That's pretty much the limit of what you can get to on Gen 3. And with a write of 1.3, this makes it like as a good game drive, basically. Like as a gaming drive or as a main OS drive, this is going to be really nice because of that read speed. For $750, and you get a 5-year warranty again. KLEVV's like also the super underrated brand, honestly. It's made in Taiwan, as you can see there. Well, maybe not, but it's made in Taiwan, designed there, made there. This is where all of the really good products that we like come from. Asus, MSI, and Gigabyte all come from that tiny little island. So this is just following on with that, and their products have just been super quality. I've never had any issues with the RAM. 5-year warranty on this for $750. It's kind of mental. At number 4, it's the best bang for buck wireless gaming mouse you'll find pretty much right now in the glorious Model O at 1,300 Rand. It's what you pay for wide mouse from other premium brands and stuff like that. It's not quite as good as some of them, like on the quality and premium and everything like that, as like the 2,000 Rand wireless mouse and stuff. There is a noticeable quality difference, but a performance difference, you'll be hard pressed to find one. Comes with a connecting block as well. I once again have done a review on this, so if you want to check it out, please do visit the YouTube. Unfortunately, I'm betting is having some sort of issue. We will fix it hopefully in the near future, so you can just view it straight on the product page, which would be nice, right? 69 grams though. The extended charging cable is really nice to have, and like I say, it's got a connecting block. I hope there are pictures of it here so I can show you what I'm talking about. But anyway, it goes cable into connecting block into wireless dongle, so if you do run out of battery, you can just connect from there, connect on the cable, and carry on playing. And then if it's in a USB 3, you could probably charge it for like 15 minutes and disconnect and play for a couple of hours after the fact, which is exactly what I did. At number 3 is the cheapest way to go, 144Hz, still with Dell. This deal is just disgusting, and I have no idea on the stock quantity or anything left, but I'm assuming it's getting pretty low because this has been up at this price for quite a while. 144 Hz, 1 millisecond response time for a whole $3,000 with Dell premium panel. This is the main thing that's just, it's insane. During the lifetime hardware warranty, even if only one bright pixel is found, so one dead or bright pixel, this guarantee from Dell is just kind of nuts that they give that out on a product that costs $3,000 for the 3-year warranty. So it's $1,000 a year, it's like $3,000 a day, and you've got a premium panel guarantee attached to that. I don't know how they do it, but it's sick. At number 2, it's the G4 3. Now I did use one of these for a really long time, and I have to say it is quite a tank. I did bash my monitor. I used to have an older 27, literally like an 11-year-old monitor, and the base stand was like literally that big. So what happened was, whenever I would flick to the right, I would hit that thing, and the one day I hit it so hard the whole bottom of the mouse like came off, and I glued it back together, and it's still working. I used it on the test bench. You'll see it like lurking in videos and stuff. That poor thing went through hell, and it just kind of tanked. And now it used to be like 1,100, now it's 850. At 850, there isn't a better mouse with a Hero 25K sensor inside of the unit. This has got some of the best tracking you'll find. It is very, very, very good mouse. Ergo shape as well. It is, I would say, made for slightly shorter but broader hands. It's the kind of the fit for this mouse. Weight, everything is really, really good. As you can see, 87 grams with just the mouse without the weight in it as well. So it ticks all the right boxes for me. And if you're looking at getting a pro grade mouse right now at a good price, this is the one I'd steer you towards. And finally, the deal of the week has to go to this absolutely insane upgrade kit. Okay, there's a 3900, a 12-core AMD processor, plus a decent X470 motherboard. More than decent, it's got like power phasing. I've actually built with this board. It's actually quite a nice board. And then it's got 16 gigs of the DDR 3600 megahertz CL18. I've got this in my machine at the moment, and I've done a full thing on Ryzen and RAM and how this RAM affects your performance. And a single DIMM of this is almost as good as dual channel 3200 CL16. Just keep that in mind, especially where multitasking is concerned. But if you throw in the extra RAM, it's 10K. It's just on 10K, right? For this build, the processor alone is probably worth at least 7 of that. So for $3,000, you are getting 32 gigs of RAM and an X470 motherboard. And like I said, this is a pretty damn good board. Look at the power phasing setup that they've got over here. It's a 10+1, if I'm not mistaken, that MSI has deployed over here. So it's got plenty of headroom. And this is a 65 watt TDP chip. It's like 140 watts worth of power phasing over there around the processor. So your boosts are going to run nice and high all the time. While it's not an X series chip and 4.3 gigahertz is going to be a single core performance, if you're looking at something for crossover work between gaming and then working, this is going to be sick. And you could, if you're a streamer right now and you're looking to do an upgrade, this is what I would tell you to buy. you are going to suffer some single core performance, maybe 5 to 10% across the board in various games. But the multi-threaded performance you're going to get from having a 12-core, 24-thread processor is astronomical. You can slap fast preset, even I would say the medium preset with this in ops. Fast is going to be pretty much the best you're going to get out to stream anyway. But that's only going to use about 30% of your processor. So you've still got 70% for whatever game you're playing. You can go single PC stream with this very, very easily. This is a really nice setup for anybody that's doing media or crossover work with gaming for 10K. I kind of don't even believe it. Anyway, that is all I have for you in this top 10 buys guide. If you have enjoyed it, please do hit us up with a like and subscribe, and I'll see you flip side.